sweetest story ever.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny kingdom, peaceful and prosperous, rich in romance and tradition. In an elegant chateau lived a widower gentleman and his young daughter, Cinderella. Although he was a kind and devoted father and loved this child very much, and even gave her a puppy called Bruno, he felt she should have the presence of a woman. So he married a widow of a good family who had a daughter almost Cinderella's age. Unfortunately, the man died shortly thereafter and left Cinderella in care of her stepmother. The stepmother and her daughter Anastasia were very mean to Cinderella and made her do all of the chores around the house. She was actually treated like a servant.
Whistle are you on? La 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 la.
Cinderella, bring us some breakfast!
Cinderella, where's the butter and jelly?
That girl can't do anything right.
Oh, I'm very terribly sorry. Here.
In spite of being treated so badly, Cinderella was always pleasant and smiling. She was loved by Bruno, her dog, and two little mice that lived in her bedroom. But all was not peaceful in the kingdom tonight. The king was very upset. It so happens that Prince Ian, the king's son, was to have his bar mitzvah. But the prince refused to attend the bar mitzvah party because he couldn't dance with all of those ugly girls in the king's court. Suddenly, the king had a good idea. He would invite all of the young maidens in the kingdom to the bar mitzvah party, and surely the prince would find one of them pretty enough to dance with. So the prince agreed, and the king sent out a proclamation.
Stepmother, somebody's here.
By order of royal proclamation, all fair maidens in the kingdom are invited to attend the prince's bar mitzvah.
Oh, Mother, isn't it wonderful? We can go shopping at Nordstrom's for a brand new outfit.
Yes, it's marvelous.
Well, can I go to the princess bar mitzvah too?
Well, you can if you do all the chores and if you can find yourself a gown.
When Cinderella finished all of her chores, she ran up to her room and wondered where could she find a gown for the party. Then Bruno remembered something.
Oh, Bruno, I need to find a gown.
Woof!
Oh my goodness.
Cinderella loved the beautiful pink dress she found in the closet and gave Bruno a big hug. But the joy did not last long.
What is this?
That's the gown I'm gonna wear to the prince's bar mitzvah.
Well, I think it used to be mine, and it looks nicer than the one I just got from Nordstrom's. I'm taking it back. Mother! Mother! Oi, mein Kinderle, why are you crying?
Anastasia took my gown and now I can't go to the prince's bar mitzvah.
Oh, that Anastasia, she's such a schmendrick. Don't you worry about a thing, my Kinderle. Tante Leia is here and I will make everything perfect. First, we will get you a beautiful dress and hairstyle better than Nordstrom's. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Bibbidi bobbidi boo!
Oh, it's beautiful, and I even have glass slippers. Oh, thank you very much, Tante Leia.
Just one more thing, Cinderella. You must come home by midnight, 'cause then the spell will be broken.
Don't worry, Tante Leia, I'll be home.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Bibbidi bobbidi boo!
The bar mitzvah party was well underway when Prince Ian came forward to review all of the lovely maidens in the land, hoping to find one of them pretty enough to dance with. Unfortunately, the prince was not having any luck in finding a suitable dance partner until the music played on and on. It was truly a magical evening. What a wonderful bar mitzvah party. The prince was very happy. He and Cinderella danced and danced the entire evening until Cinderella was shocked by the sound of the clock beginning to strike midnight.
Oh my, it's almost midnight. I have to leave right away.
She remembered Tantalea telling her that she needed to leave by midnight or the spell would be broken.
Wait, I don't even know your name.
But in her haste, Cinderella lost her tiny slipper. The king was angry again. Just when the prince found someone to dance with, she disappeared. But then the king had an idea. The young maiden had lost her tiny slipper, and it was so tiny that surely only she could wear it. So the king sent his trusty guard to find the owner of the slipper.
Yes?
The king has ordered me to find the owner of this slipper.
Mother, look! A slipper. I'm sure it'll fit.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it'll fit, Anastasia. Oh, my.
I think it
It
fits. It fits. It fits! It really, really, really fits.
I'm sorry, young lady, but it does not appear to fit.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much for your time.
Cinderella heard the knock on the door, but the stepmother had locked her in.
Oh my, it's locked. The palace guard is trying on my slipper.
But her friend, the little mouse,
Oh, thank
brought her
you.
a key.
Now I can get out the door.
Cinderella and Bruno rushed down to catch the palace guard.
Can I turn on the slipper?
A perfect fit. You must be the owner.
Yay! And I even have the other one.
To the palace to see the prince.
The prince and Cinderella became very good friends. They danced together at many bar mitzvah parties. They got along so well that years later, when they grew up, they were married. And the beautiful servant girl became a queen. And they lived happily ever after.